So everybody, welcome. It is Friday, okay? And our man, September 27th, Lil Wayne's birthday. Alyssa Thomas helps the Connecticut Sun eliminate Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever from the playoffs. All right, let's go forward. So Alyssa Thomas and the Connecticut Sun were happy to finally close out an opening round series at home in 2 games. Thomas had 19 points. Look at that. All right. Now the game, you see, 119 days before Caitlin Clark's birthday. All right. 119 days is like 19, right? You see it right there? 19 points, 13 assists to help the Suns sweep Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever out of the playoffs with the 81 win Wednesday night. Connecticut, Caitlin, Clark, right? Since the league changed its playoff format in 2022, the Sun have needed to win a decisive third game on the road in the first round to advance, which they did both years. This time, we're able to do it at home, finally locked in and took advantage of home court advantage, Thomas said Thomas, who had a triple double in the game one win. Now that's amazing, right? Because with my next point, that triple double is going to come into play. We're ready, tested tonight, and it wasn't pretty, but that's the nature of the playoffs. We pulled out a gutsy win. We're hungry and ready. We're ready for what the playoff journey is going to unfold. The third-seeded Sun will now face Minnesota in the semifinals, which began Sunday. Right? That would have been interesting if the Mercury won. Connected with the Phoenix Suns. That would have been amazing. The Mercury versus the Sun, wouldn't it have been? Uh, but that's not the case. You get Minnesota Lynx, okay? And you see the game September 25th. Now, check it out. 19 points, 13 assists for Thomas. 19 plus 13 is 32. Caitlin Clark's next birthday, a 32 date numerology. You see it right there. 122, single digits with the year 2025. Now remember, triple double in the game one win for Thomas. Triple like 3, double like 2. You see that? Again, 32 years old, right? 19 plus 13, 32. And again, the 32 date numerology for Caitlin's next birthday. And even Aaliyah Boston added 19 rebounds. You see, again, Thomas 19 points, 119 days before Caitlin's birthday, and the 16 points. So that's a good sidekick to Caitlin Clark right there. That's a good performance. That's what we're looking for out of Aaliyah Boston. All right, her layup with 2:05 left gave Indiana a 77-75 advantage. But Dewana Bonner, who was playing in her WNBA record matching 82nd playoff game to match Lindsey Wallen, answered with a three-pointer 14 seconds later. I mean, look at that 2:05. Alyssa Thomas has 25 on the jersey. And neither team scored on their next few possessions until Marina Mabry hit a three-pointer from the wing, 45.5 seconds left to give the Sun an 81-77 lead. WNBA present stars, past stars, you get a lot of those double letters. And now look, Caitlin Clark, Marina Mabry, right? And there's more. Is it, how is Cheryl Swoop spelled? Cheryl Swoops? Yep, even Cheryl Swoops. You see right there, SS, right? And there's a few more. I can't currently think about them, right? Maybe I will as we go. So you see Cheryl Swoops even right there. It looks like they're connecting her with Caitlin Clark right there as well. You see right there, they got the pick. And look again right there. So that's interesting, right? What teams? Let me just do this real quick. What team did Cheryl Swoops play for in the WNBA? Let's see. The Houston Comets. Okay. I'm gonna check that out. Wow, she's got the born on the 25th. Again, Alyssa Thomas has that 25 on the jersey right there. We're coming up on the year 25, right? Okay. So you get a lot of those double letter names again with the WNBA players. Maybe I'll think of some more as we go forward. Let's go back over here. And Aaliyah Boston. Remember, Boston equals 22. Caitlin Clark's all about 22, right? Boston won the NBA championship. Kelsey Mitchell missed a three on the Fever's next possession, and the Suns sealed the game from the foul line. I mentioned Aaliyah Boston, but Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell average points this season. Oh, check this out. Oh my God. Averaging 32 minutes to sync up with Alyssa Thomas, and there's that 19. Oh, oh, oh. Hold on, is that in the playoffs? Oh, that's the season, I think. Yeah, 40 games. Look, 32 minutes to sync up with the 19 points, 13 rebounds for Alyssa Thomas. And again, Alyssa, age 32. Amazing. And was it a 32 date numerology on Caitlin's next birthday? Is that what that was? And look, I mean, that's amazing. And then you get the 119 days before Caitlin's birthday. And then the 19 rebounds for Aaliyah. Yeah, all of that's just amazing right there. So what about, so that's probably actually so they got like a nice three-player unit with their top three. Aaliyah Boston average points this season 14. That works. That works. That works right there. So decent three players on this team. And there's more. Everybody contributes, but back over here. Trailing by 7 at the half, the Fever scored the first 7 points of the third quarter to tie the game up. The teams traded baskets until Lexi Hole's layup gave the Fever a 48-47 lead midway through the period. So that 119 days before Caitlin's birthday, it's a 120-day span. That just, instead of after or before the birthday, you just include the game date and run it to Caitlin's next birthday. Start and end date included. 120 days. Terrapins equals 120. Maryland. Terrapins. Now that's where Alyssa Thomas, it looks like, played college ball. You see the pick right there. 120 is like 12, right? 0 has no value. Numerology rules. Caitlin's next birthday's got the 12 numerology. Alyssa Thomas, born on the 12th day of her month. Caitlin Clark's birthday, 122, like 12. Okay? I mean, what's important about that number 12 with basketball? Remember, Michael Jordan wore number 12 for one game. They give you some scripted reason why. LeBron James, born in the 12th month as well. All right, just some side notes to add right there. So you see that right there. And Maryland, terrapins. There's probably more there, but I mean, look at that, undeniable. You get the game, and the game's on the 25th. You see, and you get the 25 on the jersey for Alyssa Thomas. And also, what's going to happen for us in the year 25, y'all? That it seems to be shaping up to be a big year ahead of us, right? With this selection we're about to have. And again, you see the 25 and the 25 right there. And I think we had a couple other 25s I just forgot at the moment. This game is 166 days after Alyssa Thomas's birthday. Okay? Minnesota Lynx, the next opponent, 166. This is a code. Z is 1, A is 26 right there. Reverse with the language. Makes sense, right? Look at the 25 even behind her right there. And again, Minnesota Lynx. Remember Minnesota, the running mate for Kamala Harris out of Minnesota. Kamala, girls rule the mother effing world. WNBA pops all of a sudden. Taylor Swift, might as well give her a Super Bowl ring. Beyonce, Cowboy Carter album. Carter like Jimmy, politics, election year. Okay. So, I mean, Minnesota Lynx 166, 166 days after her birthday. Remember, that's Tupac's birthday too, 166. Just saying. Secret Society equals 166. Donald Trump's birthday is the 166th day of the year. Tupac energy. TT. Okay, look at the birthday, 4/12, April 12th. 4 plus 12 is 16. 166 is like 16. Caitlin Clark, AP Rookie of the Year, finishes with 25 points. All right, how about that? And again, the 25 on the jersey, the game on the 25th. I mean, what else? Just amazing. All of it right there. And what else did I just catch? 25 points, 9 assists. Pretty damn good game for Caitlin. Okay. But 25 plus 9 is 34. Okay. And holy shit, I just caught that's the date of the freaking game. The 25th day of the ninth month. 25 points, 9 assists for Caitlin. Obviously, it's a tough one, especially as we climbed all the way back in. And just to have our opportunities late, Clark said. Compare this decodes with others, y'all.
It's whoever can get to her.
Okay. Well, let's check some of this out as my stomach rumbles this early AM. Okay, so I don't know who that character is, but you got to drive to the lane. You get a bucket. Oh, what is that? 21 on Indiana. Here comes Caitlin right here. Oh, okay. So I think they're gonna focus on Alyssa Thomas here. Okay, so you could see this looks like Alyssa Thomas right here. You could tell they're getting ready to run a little play here. Okay, so you get kind of like a screen. So let's see if Alyssa breaks off, takes possession on a pass here. Let's see. Oh, 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 there, here we go. Now look at Caitlin Clark over there. Is she going to get criticized for not coming over in time? Well, she's got to watch that three-pointer because that pass could easily go over there for the three, right? Now look at Aaliyah Boston right here. She's in perfect position and she's got decent size, right? She's in perfect position to just rotate over to the left here. It's obvious the pass is going to Alyssa. You see right there? Let's see if Alyssa, look, Caitlin's reacting well. Let's see about Aaliyah Boston because obviously the person she's guarding, she's glued to still. She doesn't need to be still glued to her. You see? So you got a couple players there. And look at Aaliyah right here under the basket. You see this? Let's see what kind of effort Aaliyah Boston gives right here. She's right here under the hoop. It looks like she's just kind of standing there, right? You see that? A terrible effort to help. She doesn't even leave. I'm not like sitting here like it's a script, right? I'm just saying it's obvious. I mean, just easy. No defense. Look at how easy that's just trash. For real. Like, can we get more solid defense? Look at this. That's the hold on, let's look at that again. Was that not the stupidest, most scripted fall ever? Look at this. That's a joke right there. I can do that. That's nothing. What a joke. Looking at the ref. Hold on, let's rewind that. Look at under the hoop. Girl fell on her butt right there. Why is she looking at the ref? That wasn't a foul. You're pretty weak to hit the deck like that. Okay. Was that Alyssa Thomas again? No, I think that was someone else. It was Alyssa Thomas again. Maybe she's just that intimidating. Look at this right here. Oh my god. Boston, Aaliyah Boston. I don't care. You get the 16 points, 19 assists. Struggling on the defensive end here. Okay? I know Alyssa's a good player, but come on. And wow. It says Alyssa Thomas 13 assists. Is that a misprint? Was it 13 rebounds? We'll double check. Here she is again. Look, nobody's playing defense. What a joke. It looks like is it going to be a fake pass and just a pull-up jumper? Nope, it is the pad. Look at how Indiana looks pathetic here in transition. Look at Clark back here. It's just pathetic defense. Put your arms up because you're afraid of a foul call. Like, just play defense. Like, so they're not going to really show any Caitlin stuff, it doesn't look like. Maybe we come back and revisit it. Who made that basket? Let's see. It was Alyssa Thomas again. Look at how easy that crap was. Okay, so let's go forward. I've seen enough of that. Let's check out reaction here after this loss.
Welcome into SportsCenter. Kelsey Riggs and Kevin Connors with you. And how about what we just saw from...
That's interesting. Kelsey, and then you get Kelsey Mitchell on the Fever. How many points did she have?
The Lynx as they advance to the semifinals for the first time since...
That was a decent shot.
2020, snapping a 3-year semifinals drought, the longest under...
Okay, let me pause it a little bit here because I'm just not sure how much of this footage I can play, but we're going to still get it in, right?
Coach of the Year favorite Cheryl Reeve, who took over as head coach in 2010. Now, was also
I wish they didn't play that damn music, though.
Minnesota's 6th playoff series win over the Mercury, most by any team against a single opponent in WNBA playoff history.
Okay, so let's get to Caitlin here. Oh, and someone else. Is this Alyssa? Who's this? Oh, Kayla McBride. Okay, from the Lynx. Okay, you get Kayla like Kamala, right? And I mentioned the Minnesota connection with Kamala's running mate.
In these moments, close out games, and it's the playoffs. We've seen Fee do this all season long, but she knew when playoffs came that she would have to take it up a notch. And
okay, so that's the next opponent there for Connecticut. All right, and you see Kayla McBride. Let's see if we get some Caitlin here. I think there's Caitlin's. Let's see what this is.
Competitive edge, and they came out
Trash talking right there.
Ready to go. It's a little spicy to start the game, Kelsey.
Okay, so let's just go forward and I want to listen to, is this Alyssa Thomas? Okay, let's listen to Alyssa Thomas. 7th career playoff game with, what was it, 15
It's playoff time.
Points, 10 assists, double-double.
We kind of went through a little drought, and, this is what I live for. Playoffs is what I'm waiting for all season long, and
Definitely what
that's
you
my
were
game.
born for.
I can hit you scoring, rebounding, assisting, and in that moment, my team needed me to score, and that's what I went out there and did.
All right, so with that, the Sun advanced to their 6th consecutive semifinals, tying the current aces and 2013 to 2018 Mercury for the second
Look, connect a cut.
longest streak in NBA postseason history. However, this hasn't led to titles. Suns still seeking their first championship.
And remember, okay, here's Caitlin.
Tries get even better, help my teammates get even better, be better for my teammates, and I know there's a lot of room for me to continue to improve. I feel like it'll be good for me to kind of reflect back on everything that's happened. Like, I feel like I didn't even have time to really reflect on my college career because it ended so fast, and then I came here and was trying to give everything I could to this team and kind of move on and put.
And a first round defeat, nothing to be ashamed of, especially in a rookie season. Decent growth in the rookie season. Good experience for that team as well.
Put all that behind me and help this team, get back to the playoffs.
Okay, so we need to go forward now.
Welcome.
Oh, it's magic. Oh, it's magic. Now I'm showing you Scottie Pippen right here. And you see next to MJ, right? Now this is interesting because this game was on Scottie Pippen's birthday. And that, it's interesting because we're talking about basketball, right? And look at the 33 on the jersey. And that's interesting look at the Scottie Pippen, how he'll change. They'll just spell it differently. Usually spelled Scottie Pippen. That's interesting, right? But maybe we hit on that later or whatever. Look at the 33. And the reason why I bring that up with Pippen, CC 33. And again, this is basketball related. Okay? C, the third letter of the alphabet. You see that? So this game's on his birthday. I'm showing you how everything's connected. Also, T.I. Will Smith's birthday. There's going to be other connections if you took a dive into that. And I've done that on some of the other videos I've done, lives, etc. CC33, right? Okay? On Pippen's birthday, amazing basketball player, part of the script, right? Not a lot of people compare to Scottie Pippen or even really look like him. For real, like special athlete. Remember Michael Jordan? I'm back. Jordan took the court with the Bulls to face the Indiana Pacers. Remember? I'm back. After, his return. After he retired, right? Look at the 183, 18th day of the third month right there. LeBron James equals 183. Are those two connected, huh? Anyways, scoring 19 points. Remember, so you get Indiana Pacers, like Indiana Fever. Look, Indiana 137, the 33rd prime number. Yeah? See that? 19 points for MJ. This kind of show history repeats patterns. It keeps the world the same. If you were in power, you would want to stay in power, which it helps if you just keep everything balanced with history repeating, right? Nothing's ever going to improve. You understand? Scoring 19 points in that return. Remember, Alyssa Thomas, 19 points. 119 days before Caitlin's birthday. Like 19. Remember Aaliyah Boston. MJ had the 63 against the Celtics. Probably the most memorable. It's hard to say with him. One top 3 memorable moments of all time, probably with MJ. I mean, 5 to eliminate any arguments, probably. And that's hard with MJ. And again, Aaliyah Boston with the 19. that Boston connection with MJ, big time. Larry Bird, number 33. Aaliyah, a Boston teammate to Caitlin, right? Boston equals 22 as well with that championship in the NBA. Basketball equals 22. Clark's got the 22 on the jersey. Birthday, the 22nd day of the year. Born in 2002, age 22. The game's got a 22 date numerology. And I mentioned earlier, MJ had the 12 on his jersey for one game. They give you a scripted reason why. I mentioned it earlier with the 120-day span and all the 12s. And Terrapin's 120. Alyssa Thomas's college's, what, nickname? See that? Okay. So Clark brought the Fever back with a three-pointer, giving the team a 71-70 lead with 3:59 left. And the teams traded baskets until Bonner's three. They're just kind of recapping the game. On the last play of the half, Erica Wheeler went in for a layup, trying to beat the buzzer, went flying into the courtside photographer. Is that the one we watched? That might have been. Or maybe, or I'm not sure. It might have been another incident, but we saw a big flop in our highlight. Not sure. I don't think that. Oh my God, look at this. Rituals. The Sun were missing starting guard Tiasha Harris, who injured her ankle. Nope. Ritual. They say injuries. Harris like Kamala. Tiasha, remember Tiny and T.I. Harris trending. Okay? Tamika like Tiasha. Tiny like Tiasha. T like Trump. Harris like Kamala. Again, Harris like T.I. and Tiny. Trending with, what are their names? The OMG girls or whatever their names are. That group. Trent, T.I. and Tiny trending with that group. They won some money over some likeness and some dolls a toy maker made of the group. Anyways, I just caught that on the fly with the Harris connection. It's a ritual. You just got to be removed. Your name's Harris. Okay? Go over there. We'll let you know when we need you, basically. Okay? We're trending with Harris. We're going to let everyone know you're injured, but we can't have you in here. It's going to be a little obvious, all the Harris stuff going on. We got Matthew J. O'Connor, Daily Decodes 81 to Math to Conn here, just landing, showing it's all fake. All right, you take a break. Okay, so Alyssa Thomas helps the Connecticut Sun eliminate Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever from the playoffs. Don't forget Fever. What did Kendrick say? I buy yachts when I get the fever. Right? Symbolism. Get it? Think about it. Space Needle, S, the 19th letter of the alphabet. I'm giving you little clues. Fever. Who was the second draft pick in the NBA draft? The men. Alexander Sar, like SARS. Thumbnail lands heavy. There's probably going to be more. Okay. So they advance to play the Minnesota Lynx. Now let's look at Minnesota real quick before we bounce. Here's Alyssa Thomas again, by the way. She's 32. I feel like there was another 32 that I put on the side and then forgot to mention. That's okay. Now, Alyssa Thomas, of course, you're going to get stories about racism now. Okay, again, it's a selection year. Oh my God. Look at her sibling, Devin Thomas. Take away the N, you get Kamala's middle name, Devi. Who's going to be the president in the year 25? Right? Sun star Alyssa Thomas rips Fever fans over alleged racism. That's bullshit. And it's a part of the script. What happened with Marcellus Williams? We just did the live a few hours ago, didn't we? Scripted racism. Okay? Remember this game was on Will Smith's birthday? Look at the birthplace. Camp Hill like Will. Born in Pennsylvania. Remember? Philly to LA. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Fake world. Look at this. Cumberland County. Right there. You see that right there? Pennsylvania. Biden born in Pennsylvania. Trump attempted assassinated there. This is all with Alyssa Thomas, okay? On the fly. Camp Hill, like Will Smith's birthday. Look at Cumberland right there. Where was Michael Jordan born? Where was Michael Jordan born?
Brooklyn, New York. According to
Okay, but what
TahimaSchools.org,
hospital? What
Michael
hospital was
Jordan was
Michael
born in
Jordan born in?
Brooklyn, New York
Cumberland.
on February 17th. Cumberland
Hi, y'all.
Hospital. According to Chicago Tribune, Michael Jeffrey Jordan is born at
Hi.
Cumberland Hospital in Brooklyn, NY, the fourth of 5 children of James and Delores Jordan.
Wilmington like Will Smith. This game on Will Smith and Scottie Pippen's birthday. Michael Jordan connection. You go tell those negative decoders that I'm landing heavy and they're not looking too good. All right? Cumberland. Okay? Cumberland. Right? You see how it all lands? Now we go back over here real quick. You see how it all lands. Now we just links equals 33, even CC 33, Caitlin. We don't even need to run Minnesota. Yeah, we're good, you know? And there's always going to be more, but we're going to go back because we just caught, remember, more MJ. You see? Undeniable. As you see, we go on the fly and we land even more, right? You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It is what it is, right? Easy money. We'll go this way. Bam. Again, we got a big year, 2025 upcoming. Whew. Big time, right? Okay, so let me look at those numbers at the end again real quick, and then we'll wrap it up. And let's just see if there may have been something we missed. Maryland 88. Remember, look at Maryland equals 34. This game was on 9/25. September 25th, added up 34. Indiana equals 34 with this loss here. You see all of this stuff could have been added. Alyssa equals 85 like basketball, right? Thomas 22 like basketball. Caitlin born on the 22nd. Thomas equals 32. 19 points. Was it 13 rebounds or assists? Let's verify. But anyways, you added up 32. Age 32. 32 date numerology. Caitlin's next birthday. Wow. What else is there before we go look? This is amazing. Just amazing. Oh, you see it right there. Basketball 85 and 22 even. Damn. Basketball 185 like Minnesota Lynx. You see, so it just doesn't matter. There's so much there. I'm seeing some 34s. I'm seeing a lot of stuff that lands heavy. Let's look at these dates again right here. I think we got all that. 103 right there, like a 13. Just glancing at the date numerology. We got that 32 in there already. Oh, we didn't get that 12, I don't think. We may have, but if we didn't, you get that 12 numerology. And you see Caitlin's birthday, 22nd day, like basketball. Boston 22, her teammate. I appreciate y'all, for real. There's always more, as I like to mention, because sometimes y'all end it and then, oh crap, it keeps going, right? But I hope y'all enjoyed that breakdown. I think we got the valuable stuff in there. Minnesota, again, the next opponent. We'll see what happens. Do we have the Aces? Are the Aces still in there? Aces, the defending champ. Remember Tupac shot in Vegas. A lot of Vegas energy going on. Las Vegas Aces. So they're playing the Liberty, and the Aces are fourth. So they're playing the Liberty. Game 1 this Sunday, y'all. Okay? And again, this is the defending champion here. Hold on, Tom Brady is one of the owners? I did not know that. That's big time. I bet they don't let you know that a lot. Tom Brady is one of the owners of the Las Vegas Aces. Do they never talk about that? We know Tom Brady is connected to Michael Jordan. Remember Brady's birthday, the 8th month and the 3rd day, right? That's the day in history the NBA acquired the name the NBA. And remember, 83 is the 23rd prime number. Brady retired in 23. Jordan, the 23 on the jersey in his playing years. Age 47, Indiana equals 47. Right? One day before Barack Obama's birthday. When did Tom Brady acquire partial ownership of, let's see, and the Raiders too? Remember the Tuck rule game, the Tuck game. I didn't know that. Look at the article. You get 9-8. Remember the season started on that date a few years back, and Queen Elizabeth II died on that day. Don't forget that. Amazing, right? Davis is WMB. Davis, like Keefe. Amazing. And you get Vegas like Tupac. And Davis like Keefe, Trump energy. Look at this. The 45-year-old. Now, that's back when he was 45. Remember Jordan, the 45 on the jersey when he returned. 7-time Super Bowl champ. That is amazing, isn't it? Aaliyah Boston with the 7 on the jersey. Now we know the decode's over, right? Now we know the decode's over. Shout out to y'all big time. Check out the live last night. They don't want people to see those lives. It's right in my damn title. Check the live section. Alyssa Thomas helps the Connecticut Sun eliminate Caitlin and the Indiana Fever from playoffs. Like I mentioned, there's always more. Shout out to everybody who's going to view this. Daily Decode's 81.2. And that means the second channel, right? But we have 3, 4 other channels. Check the links. I do this. I get around. Okay? We have a platform, just to keep organized for different decodes, right? I'm working on one right now. for I1, EYE in the number 1. Again, I is for interesting. We do comparisons of characters on the main stage, surface level decodes, nothing too deep, just kind of eye level, anybody can see. Again, I'm working on one for that channel. Give it maybe a few weeks. And we have Puppets on Strings, Math 2 Conn 2. We got the original Math 2 Conn. We got A to Z decodes. I'm out here in Arizona, local Arizona decodes, 26 letters in the alphabet, A to Z. Get it? Right? And there might even be another one I'm not even thinking of. So, shout out to y'all. Until next time, I'll be back tonight before Arizona time, before the day ends. Appreciate y'all. I'll be seeing you then.